So, what I'm working on today, this is Wednesday, November 11th. Happy Veterans Day, by the way. And I recently started a Pokemon League here in our town. I was a big fan of Pokemon when I was a kid, back in the late 90s, and my best friend got me into it, and was a fan for several years. And then when we moved out to Colorado, I knew we were moving to a smaller town and not as many. There's a smaller population, smaller everything, but also older people. I mean, like at the church that we went to, our family dropped the average age by about 30 years. So I knew there wasn't going to be anyone to play Pokemon with. So before we moved from California to Colorado, I sold all my stuff. I kind of was aware that, Pokemon is still going, how cool. But then when I was working at the store here, when I was working in retail, they did like the pre-release stuff, and they had like these special giveaways. Well, people weren't taking them, so it got to a point where we had this huge backlog of all these special giveaway things, and so the employees got to have first pick on all this backlog. Well, among that stuff were several Pokemon promo cards. And it's like, oh wow, I used to have so many cards. These are really cool. These look so different. And so I grabbed a couple. I was like, man, I wonder what what things are looking like for Pokemon right now. And did some research and realized, hey, it's really just as big as it's ever been. And that they do national tournaments and the world tournaments and everything. And watched the live stream of some of the nationals competition, and it's like, oh, okay. I could feel the old fandom rekindling. I want to play with people. There's no one around here. There's no league. There was no tournaments. There was nothing for about 150 miles any direction from our town. So I was like, well, you know what? I know people play Pokemon. People I knew at the store, customers. I knew they still sold Pokemon merchandise, and so I figured, you know what? Let's do it. So I went through the whole process, figured out how to start a league, took the professor certifications and all that good stuff. So I am now officially a Pokemon professor. It's pretty cool. So we started the Western Slope Pokemon League back in September. Been going pretty steady so far. We've been having... Well, last week we only had 2 people show up, but that's just because circumstances for everyone else didn't line up. But normally on our best weeks, the 2 weeks prior, we had our best turnout of about 8 to 9 people plus some spectators, which is pretty good, especially for a small town like this. I was very excited about that. So since we're starting to hit the those higher numbers, we decided to start doing. I set up our first tournament. So tonight will be our first officially sanctioned Pokemon tournament on the Western Slope. As far as I know, this is the first time this has ever happened on Colorado's Western Slope. The Front Range all has a bunch of... They got a bunch of Pokemon stuff going on over there. But so this will be our first time, to my knowledge, of this happening on the Western Slope. I mean, maybe I'll find out from one of the old-timers that this has happened before, but at least since I've lived here, hasn't happened. So I'm getting all my stuff ready. I've got a bunch of promo stuff here that was kindly donated to me by a couple other professors from across the land. we've got promo cards and some dice and stuff. And then before we got our prizes, I actually had asked the store that placed the game to donate a couple booster packs, so I've got some of those cards left over from that. Trying to decide what I'm going to put in these envelopes to give people when they sign up, which promo cards I'm going to give them, because we've got some badges, we've got some regular cards, we've got some code cards. Hopefully you can see that. Don't see the number. Holographic energies. So we've got some good stuff in here. So I'm just trying to decide. I'm hoping that we get the 8-player minimum that we need to keep the tournament sanctioned. Been trying to put the word out. We'll see what happens. It's about noon right now while I'm filming this. Let's fast forward to the tournament. Bye. So, we are here at our first ever Pokemon tournament at the Western Slope Pokemon League. We've got 4 players. They're having fun. We're doing the first round right now. Unfortunately, we need 8 to keep it sanctioned. We've got half that amount, so we're making it a bit more slightly casual. Still doing prizes because, you know, I said there'd be prizes. So we'll get booster packs. Oh, looks like we have our first. Who won? You won.
Yo.
Yay!
Heads will do 70 in total.
Okay.
So just 50.
Yep. Don't blame me.
And then Maximar. Heads.
Bane of my existence.
Tails.
Should just 60. Okay, so first, this much trouble.
Stomp for 50.
Alright.
Alright, so the rest of the tournament was, kept me very busy, so I wasn't able to vlog anymore. Did get a few pictures, but that was about it. Doing it by myself, even with only 4 players, it kept me busy having to watch both games. That was interesting. So we do more tournaments in the future. It's gonna be interesting to see how this goes by myself, but we'll make the best of it. So yeah, everyone seemed to have fun. They enjoyed their booster packs. No one got anything super spectacular, but there were a couple good cards in there that people liked. But yeah, so we'll just keep plugging along. It's been fun, you know. It's fun to kind of relive childhood all over again. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that little glimpse into my Pokemon life. I'm going to do some more Pokemon themed vlogs here in the future as well. Things like decks I'm building and stuff like that. A cool channel by one of the people who do leagues here in Colorado. It's called Trainer TV. Check them out. They've been a big inspiration to me. In fact, it was probably through their videos that kind of lit the fire under me to start vlogging again. So you'll see some more Pokemon content from me, but also just my regular vlogs as well. But definitely check them out, Trainer TV, if you're into Pokemon and care about that sort of stuff. Very entertaining channel. I've been learning a lot from them, so it's good. So yeah, click an annotation wherever I put that and check them out, and I will see you guys later.